Hello everybody. In this video, we're going to provide the most recent analysis and update of the July 2021 Visa Bulletin. We do this every month, and this month we have some good news about advancement in employment-based categories, and of course, family visas are finally moving forward as well. So, what are you waiting for? I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So, let's jump right into the July 2021 Visa Bulletin. This month we had a strong movement, advancement in most employment-based categories, and a slight advancement also in the family-based categories. This is a trend that continues from June, and it's going to go all the way through the end of the summer, as long as embassies and consulates will continue to make efforts to start processing visas. We hope to provide you even more updates in another video once we analyze the State Department's YouTube visitations, which hopefully will be released this week as well. For those of you that are currently inside the United States, the USCIS just released its current update with respect to the Visa Bulletin. They stated that the final action chart should be used for all employment-based cases that are currently adjusting status inside the United States. For family-based categories, they said you should be using the filing date chart except for the F2A category that is currently current. So essentially, nothing has changed with USCIS processing from last month, which is good news as well. Let's take a closer look at the employment-based categories first, and then we're going to analyze the chart step by step, just like we do every single month. So summary of final action dates for employment-based categories is looking as following. Like I said, very strong movement. EB1 categories still remains current for all countries, and we expect it to stay current pretty much through the entire year. In the EB2 category, as we're going to see in a few minutes in the actual chart, China advanced by 7 months. That's a huge movement. And India advanced by 6 months. And we're going to look at the chart to see where we are now. All the rest of the world remain current under the EB2 category. EB3 category, China advanced by 4 months, while India advanced by 14 months. This is absolutely incredible. The rest of the world remain current also for July. The EB5 category remains current except from China and Vietnam. Remember, the program is set to expire on June 30th, 2021, unless it's authorized to be extended by Congress and legislation. So we'll see what happens. We've got a few weeks left. So let's jump right into the charts. Let's start again with family-based applications in the final action dates. So for F1 category, rest of the world is now at November 15, 2014, of movement of 14 days. China, November 15, 2014, movement of 14 days as well. Same dates for India, November 15, 2014. Mexico advanced by 5 months to October 1st, 1998. And Philippines remains at February 22nd, 2012. Strong movement for Mexico. F2A category, final action dates. Everything is current just like last month. F2B, rest of the world, we are now at September 15, 2015, 24 days movement forwards. China, September 15, 2015, also 24 days moving forwards. And the same thing with India, September 15, 2015, 24 days forward. Mexico, a movement of 4 months and 24 days to February 1st, 2000. And the Philippines remains at October 15, 2011. F3 category, rest of the world, is a movement of 2 months forward to November 1st, 2008. China is at November 1st, 2008, also 2 months forward. And the same thing with India, 1st of November 2008, 2 months forward. Mexico is at March 8, 1997, 3 months and 21 days forward. And the Philippines remains at June 8, 2002. And finally, F4 siblings category, rest of the world, 2 months movement, February 8, 2007. India, 15 August 2005, 3 months and 7 days forward. China is at 8 of February 2007, 2 months forward. Mexico, 3 months forward and 14 days, 15 of December 1998. And the Philippines remains slight movement of 14 days forward at June 22nd, 2002. This is the final action date for family-based applications. Now let's jump into the employment-based category, into the final action dates, and let's see what's happening there for July. EB1 category remains current for the rest of the world. EB2 is current for the rest of the world. China advanced by 7 months to December 1st, 2017. El Salvador is current in Guatemala. India moved by 6 months to June 1st, 2011. Mexico is current, the Philippines is current, and Vietnam is current. 3. Rest of the world is current. China moved 4 months to January 1st, 2019. India moved 1 year and 2 months to January 1st, 2013. The rest of the world is current. EB3 other workers, current the rest of the world. China moved by 2 months, December 1st, 2009. And India moved by 1 year and 2 months, 1st January 2013. EB4 category is current for the rest of the world. El Salvador moved by 1 month to December 2018. And Mexico moved 3 months to February 1st, 2020. And the rest of the world is current. EB4 religious workers, rest of the world is current. We've got El Salvador, 1 month movement to December 1st, 2018. And we've got Mexico 3 months forward to February 2020. Finally, moving to EB5, non-regional centers, rest of the world is current. We've got 1 month movement in China to 8th of November 15. And we've got Vietnam 1 year movement to April 1st, 2020. For regional centers, the category is unavailable because of the uncertainty with the EB5 program. We're going to know more by the end of June. So, as you can see, we definitely have a rapid movement in employment-based categories. This is again because of the surge in the amount of visas that are available now for employment-based categories. We're going to see that movement continue throughout the rest of the year. But also, with family visas, we've seen a movement forward as well. This is much better than a few months before. Because of the tiered approach to opening these embassies, as we mentioned in previous videos, we can see that those countries that are not subject to the travel bans are seeing more traction with respect to how visas are being processed at those embassies and consulates. And every day we see more updates from certain individual consulates and embassies that either are reopening or are processing cases in a much more efficient way. And that's going to translate to more appointments and more cases being processed overall. So hopefully I'll be able to provide for you more updates as we get them directly from the State Department. So once again, hopefully you found this information helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're here for the first time. Click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. And also give us a big like so YouTube will be able to recommend this video to more people just like you. And also if you want to further to connect with me for a consultation or get help with your case, you can text me directly at 619-483-4549. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, and on TikTok. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.